Hey you guys, as y'all know from like looking at this fucking title, unless you're blonde, we are going to be reacting to woke libs TikTok videos. Because to be honest, like my For You page is not filled with craziness. It's not. Like my For You page is like clean cut, like makeup, cooking videos, like things that I like that like makes me happy. You know what I mean? Now if I was to get on Twitter, of course that would be a whole different story. But I love reacting to Libs TikTok videos, and you guys like to watch me react to videos as well. Because you never know where you're gonna get. You really never know where you're gonna get. And I'm excited to like see what's really going on TikTok because I don't get to see those videos at all. People send me videos, but I rarely even look at them because like, dude, I be just doing me, you know? But anyways, we're gonna get started on that because there's some things that I've peeped that like I need to really broach. I really do. Like, oh my god. So this first video that we're gonna like react to is about this woman who went to Planet Fitness, right? She went to Planet Fitness and obviously she's in the gym just trying to work on her body, period. And she's like a very older woman. She's probably in her 60s or whatever like that. But the woman, she exposed a man shaving in an Alaska Planet Fitness women's locker room with a 12-year-old present. Just had her membership revoked. And it's so insane. If you look at the man that's like in this bathroom, like it's an obvious man. It's not like a person trying to like pass or anything. And this motherfucker looks disgusting, honestly. But we're gonna watch this video of her.
Good day. I just wanted to say I just came out of Planet Fitness, and there is a man shaving in a women's bathroom. I realize he wants to be a woman. He gets to be a woman. I love him in Christ. He's a spiritual being.
I love him in Christ.
He doesn't like his gender, so he wants to be a woman. But I'm not comfortable with him shaving in my bathroom.
Period.
All right. I just thought I'd say it out loud.
As you, girl, as you should. Girl, she said, girl, my brother in Christ. I love him in Christ. You know what? And she doesn't seem like a malicious person at all. She just feels uncomfortable with a fucking man in the fucking restroom shaving who God knows what in the women's restroom. Like, and the gym is such a especially the gym restrooms and showers, like it's such a private, intimate thing. Like that's why you'll never catch me at a fucking like gym. I don't like gyms. Gyms are gross. People are gross. The sweat, the musk, it makes my head, it makes my hair like tingle. Cause like I don't understand how y'all people do it out there, but to triple that with like a fucking pervert in the fucking restroom with me, even as a man, even as a biological man, bitch, with even another man in the restroom, it makes me fucking cringe. Like, I don't like people around me, especially when I'm peeing or even in the shower. Like, get the fuck out of my face. So imagine what this woman feels. Like, I don't understand why the fuck they think that they can just go in a women's restroom like that. Like, it's because of these fucking policies and laws. Like, they allow these motherfucking perverts to be able to infiltrate women's spaces. And this is why I feel like you guys need to fucking vote in your fucking local, like, area. Like, don't allow this shit to happen because, like, you are allowing this shit to happen. I understand, like, not everyone is voting for this, but, like, they are allowing this shit to happen in their local areas. Like, you can stop this shit. You can. But it's also because of the trans ideology. Like, they push this shit. Like, the trans movements, they push this shit. And they don't realize, like, they're putting women at risk because they don't give a fuck. They're all, like, fucking narcissists and they only think about themselves and put themselves first. But they don't realize, like, there's, like, fucking teenagers out here getting fucking RIPEE. Like, you already know, in the restrooms and getting assaulted by these men that are trying to infiltrate the women's spaces and pretend to be trans when they're not even trans. It just makes me so fucking mad. But also, she has another video that we're going to react to as well.
Oh, good morning at 8 degrees below zero in Fairbanks, Alaska. Day 2 of Planet Fitness saga. I came in Monday. There's a man in the women's locker room shaving. A little girl sitting in the corner. She could have been 12 years old. I don't know how old she was. In a towel. Kind of freaked out that there's a man shaving in her locker room. Well, I was offended. I took a picture of him and I asked him, why are you there? You're a man with a penis. Why are you in the women's locker room?
Get him, girl.
And he justified by saying, I'm queer LGB, and I
See?
said, you shouldn't be in the women's locker room. Well,
It doesn't matter.
And as I said this morning, I got canceled. Planet Fitness is defending the man in the women's locker room, the man with the penis, rather than the child sitting in the corner with a towel wrapped around her.
Wow.
So people, I just want you to know, this is weird. It's not good. It's rather disturbing.
Yes.
So,
see, also these fucking places that y'all fucking go to, these gyms, these stores and stuff like that allow this shit, you need to fucking stop supporting these fucking places. Y'all need to start fucking exercising at home, bitch. That's what I do. I take my big fat ass downstairs and I exercise and I do my jumping jacks. Cause these fucking establishments are fucking gross too, for allowing these fucking perverts in the fucking restrooms where women are present. I don't give a fuck how queer you are, bitch. What the fuck does queer even mean? Bitch, you are a man. You need to stay in a man's place. Like, even if you look at what this man looks like, that's an obvious man. He's not passing to be trans or anything. He's a weirdo. Like, I don't understand why they want to infiltrate women's spaces so much. Like, you will never pass as a woman. You will never be a woman. Like, you might as well just pack it up and leave it there, bitch. Because it's honestly, all it does is causes more rift in our society, making it more like, making more people not like gays, trans people, or even feminine gay men like me that don't want to do anything with a fucking woman, don't want to have anything to do with your fucking kid. I don't fucking care about your fucking kid. Bitch, fuck a kid, to be honest. And to be honest, it is rather unpleasant in our society. Not a couple years ago, it didn't feel that way, but it does feel that way. Even with me being like a feminine man, like with makeup and stuff like that. Sometimes people are weird. Most of the time, people are fine. People are fine. People greet me all the time, but most of the time, like, people are good. But sometimes there are people that are weird and they think that, like, I'm some fucking queer, they, them piece of shit, and I'm not. I'm just like me and I do me. I'm just like a pretty man. You know what I mean? Like, I just like to be pretty. I just like to wear makeup. I just like to live my life. But these people that are infiltrating women's spaces, they make it harder for people like me. They make it harder for regular trans people out there that do not have nothing mouths to do towards women. And it has to stop. It has to stop with the trans community, because the trans community is the ones that are allowing this shit to happen, to think that this is okay, but they don't really understand that there are so many stories out there of like men going to women's spaces, trying to grope women and do disgusting things, taking pictures of women. It's just a lot of things that's happening. I think that they're very unaware of. And some of them are like the major ones out there, the popular ones, they are very aware of it, but they don't give a fuck because they're narcissistic, they're fucking selfish, and they don't give a fuck about women. And that's why they try to infiltrate that space, because they want to take over women's spaces. And it's not right. It really is not right. And I'm happy this woman called it out. And I'm happy to see that someone is calling out these establishments like Planet Fitness and stuff like that to get these people to stop what they're doing. But it's not going to happen, because they are going to pander to the woke regardless. So woke is going to win in these fucking witch calls, because they don't want to, the companies don't want to be canceled. But well, bitch, grow some fucking balls. Grow some fucking balls, and bitch, maybe you'll see how many more people will actually come to your establishment. Until you fucking back women up and stop with this fucking bullshit, you'll get more business. You will. But now I'm starting to see a lot of you motherfuckers are starting to close down because you pander and you woke. And that's why you will always fucking tank. I'm sick of this shit. I really am. Sick of it. Here's another LIBS TikTok post that I'm going to be reacting to. And this says, this is Danny Lalanders, a non-binary game developer. Well, we already know this is going to go to shit regardless. Whatever they're going to create, it's going to go to shit. She was hired by Cliffhanger Devs to create a game based on Marvel's Black Panther. And she says she doesn't hire white people because they're unsafe and it's hard to work with them, and only hires people of color. Girl, bye.
I have a team of 21 right now for Validate. It's a pretty big team. It's a crazy big team for indie games. But who is your team? Validate has a team of mostly all people of color. We have no white people on our team. I did that because I wanted to create a safe environment. And I know the best way for an environment to be safe is to be around people who are just like me. And I'm not saying that white people in the industry are creating unsafe environments. I'm not saying that. That is not what I'm saying.
Yes, you are.
I'm saying that sometimes it is hard to work with white people because they think that something may be okay, but it was really a microaggression. And no one wants to deal with that while they're trying to make a game that they love.
What? See, if I was the founder of this fucking company that has hired this bitch, I would fucking kick her to the curb so motherfucking fast. By just the way she looks, bitch. Because first of all, just the way you look, it makes me want to kick you to the fucking curb. Because I'm sorry, like, what? Like, you're saying you don't want to work with white people? Like, I'm sorry, like, this is the world. Like, we live in a world with so many different colors and creeds. Like, you can't work with someone based on what they look like. Like, you're not working with them based on, like, the actions they've done, like, something bad or anything like that. Like, that's a good judge of character. But just based on, like, them being a skin color? Like, bitch, you can't make this shit up. Like, black people today, the woke ones that honestly make me sick to my stomach. This is why I don't feel like I'm a part of a black community, a conservative Republican community, or LGBT community, because, like, I just don't relate to you motherfuckers. Like, I just don't relate. Like, dude, I have worked with so many people before, white, Hispanic, black, like, Asian. It doesn't matter to me. And I don't understand why, like, how can you feel unsafe around someone who hasn't physically done something to you? You don't know that white person or Hispanic person or Asian person may have, like, great creative ideas that can help you develop this game. How fucking dare you be like, oh my god, it's unsafe because they're white? Why? Like, you think so? A fucking white baby that is born out of a white woman's twat, does that automatically make it unsafe? Why? Because it was born white? It just makes me sick. Like, I only judge people by what they do, okay? By what they do. Individuals of what they do out there. And I call it out all the time. You already know how I feel. And it just makes me so gross to see people like that, because all you do is just set back the respect between black people and white people, Asian people, Hispanic people, whatever have you. If you feel that way towards white people, I wouldn't imagine how you feel towards Asian people, whatever like that. Because, like, why are you trying to segregate yourself from different people based on their race, and you only want to be around people that look just like you? Like, this is the real world. I'm sorry. Like, there are so many people out here that have different, like, different skin colors. Like, I'm sorry, bitch. Grow the fuck up. And that's what sets the black community back. Like, the reason why they're so set back is because they only want to stick around with what they see that look like themselves. It's like, you grow more when you be around people that are different than you, bitch. And if you think basically because if someone looks like you that they're gonna create something gorgeous or create something that's going to be up to par to what you like, that may not be true. And to say, like, oh my god, like, white people make me feel so unsafe. It's like, bitch, have you seen the statistics of black people robbing, killing, stealing? Like, not only white people and robbing these stores like Apple and even in nice end places, they kill each other too. So you're basically saying that, like, white people are unsafe, but have you not seen the statistics of black people, like, in the crime rates? Like, are you fucking stupid? Like, I just can't. You just can't make this shit up. You just cannot make this shit up. What the fuck is wrong with people? What the fuck is wrong with people? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Wow. That last one pissed me the fuck off. I had to move on because I was about to go in on that. I cannot stand people like that. Anyways, this is the next video that we're going to react to, but I'm going to read the title of this. It says, this person cut off contact with people very close to her because they stopped masking in 2024. I wonder what this person looks like.
A few weeks ago, I found out that the person that I love most in this world
Ugly. Yeah.
is no longer masking.
It's confirmed. This person's ugly. That's why you want to continue to mask. Like, Done. 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 The motherfucker is ugly. Done, bitch. Done. I'm sick of it. I'm just playing. Let's keep watching.
Their entire family, including 4 small children, have stopped masking.
Good. They're not Looney Tunes.
And yesterday I texted her and I said, hey, I can't get past the fact that you all are no longer masking. Like, with everything that's happening in the world right now, with COVID, with RSV, with measles, with everything that's coming back, not masking is wild behavior to me. Like, community care is important to me. I need to know that the people in my life care about their health and the health of the people around them. To which
This is a good lesson for you guys. If someone looks like that, don't allow them in your space. If someone wants to act like a little Nazi dictator towards you, like, bitch, just like, we're in 2024. I understand there's like shit going on in the fucking country where we have like, COVID, stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna say like COVID was a hoax, because I had fucking COVID. I didn't like COVID, but I didn't get the V. I didn't mask up like that. Like, I got the antibodies. I'm fine. Like, bitch, I'm just so sick of these people. Like, like their brain is mentally rotted by mainstream media. They are constant, like, they're constantly plugged into mainstream media that they can't use their common sense. They really can't use their common sense. Like, if you're fucking scared to go out in the world and you want to wear your mask, you wear your fucking mask. Cover your ugly fucking face. You do that. You do that, bitch. But for me, I would be living my best life mask free. And if that family wants to do that, let them do that. It makes me so mad to see people wear masks like in 2024. Like, you are fucking retarded. You are a fucking retard to me. Like, I could never. Like, I only wore a mask like at least 4 times during 2020. I kid you not. Like, I was not wearing a mask like that unless I had to go to the fucking store or go to the fucking doctor. And I barely fucking did that because I was sick of looking at you bitches out there. Like, looking at me up and down because I didn't wear my mask. Or telling me to get out of the fucking store because I didn't wear my mask. Like, fuck you. And that's what they want. They're little power-hungry little bitches that just want to control people's lives. You won't control my life, bitch. I wouldn't allow you in my fucking life. You can get the fuck out of my fucking face, bitch. I'm so sick of people like that. Like, and of course, like, you are a miserable person. She's miserable. She wants to stay in 2020. Yeah. She wants to stay in 2020. Let her. I hope that friend of hers that was her friend is not her friend anymore. Because she's insane. Like, the bitch is insane. How can you break up with your friend over a mask, over a piece of cloth, bitch? That doesn't even work. It doesn't fucking work. Fauci came out and said it doesn't work. They all came out and said that it doesn't work. And you still believe it works. It's the brain rot. That's what I'm saying. Like, once you tell people, like, so many times that something works, they start to actually believe it. And when you tell them that it doesn't work anymore, that they've been lied to, they still believe it because their brain cannot use their common sense. Like, it's gone. Like, they have no brain. It's so sad. No one has common sense. I've even heard that some people don't even have like an internal like what do you call it, monologue, or like you talk in your head. Like, they don't even have that. They don't have no good like good discernment. And it's crazy that, like, in the future we are going to have a generation, my generation, to have that. They're going to be in power. They're going to be empowered to rule our government, be president, all this kind of stuff. And I'm very fearful of that because I don't see very many of them that's actually using critical thinking skills that I do. I don't. Like, they're just not on my level, bitch. They're just not on my fucking level. And it's really scary. And for people like this to be a millennial and to think like this, girl, we are doomed. You know something? I'm so shocked to see that there are actual women with beards now. Bitch, I'm actually really shocked that we live in a time now that I see women with beards. Yeah, I see women with beards. I just truly do. And we're going to watch one right now. We're going to watch a woman with a beard. We are. Let's watch.
Asking anyone to respect me. I'm demanding it. When I tell you what my pronouns are, I expect you to use them. I deserve baseline human respect. You don't have to tolerate me, you don't have to accept me, you don't have to like me, but you do have to respect me.
Last time I checked, respect is earned, sir.
Anyone.
Bitch! Respect is earned, sir. Do y'all see that woman? Wasn't that a really nice, polite woman? Like, I love that. I love women with beards. I just do. I love women in beards. I was just playing. Dude, these fucking, like, Transylvanias, like, I'm so sick of them. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you look like that, I'm not gonna fucking respect you, bitch. Like, respect is fucking earned. And just because you have these fucking pronouns and you believe that you're it, they, zero, them, whatever the fuck, you think I'm gonna call you that? I'm not. I'm gonna call you by what you look like. And you look like a man to me. You look like a man to me. You look a caveman to me, actually. So I'm bitch, I'm gonna start calling you motherfuckers Hulk, bitch, because that's what you built like and that's what you look like. And I'm sick. I'm sick of the game. Girl, if don't let it be mean, because if I ever seen one in real life, bitch, and they try to be like, oh, I demand respect, or like their pronouns is they them, girl, it's gonna be a whole brawl because I won't respect it. I won't. I should fuck won't. It's just so narcissistic. That's what it breeds, narcissism. It's always about me, 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 me. Well, I'm sorry, bitch. The world is not your oyster. I'm here to fucking break that oyster for you and break that bubble that you're living in. Not everyone has to respect you. Not everyone has to like you. Not everyone likes me, and I'm completely fine with that. I like to know who are my enemies. I like to know who are my enemies, and I'm good. I don't respect everyone. Not everyone deserves my respect. Your respect will be fucking earned, bitch. Period. This next post says, foreigners come into our country illegally and get debit cards, free hotels, food, transportation, free education, and health insurance. Meanwhile, these are the streets of Philadelphia. Let's watch. Wow. They're like walking fucking zombies. Well, that one's fucking laid the fuck out. But this is what the Democrats want. Like, this is what these cities want. This is what the people vote for in these local cities. Like, if you are not voting in your local area to stop allowing these people to, get clean syringes and free drugs and stuff like that on the streets, you are complicit. You are. And anyone who votes left, who deems to think that this is okay, you bitch, you are complicit and you are a murderer in my eyesight. I would never vote for any type of person that would allow something like that, because I understand, like, we are a free country and I believe that everyone should be able to do with it whatever they want. I do. But unless they're harming each other, harming themselves, I don't agree with that. And I think that's harm. Just like being trans. And if you're a young child and you think that you can chop off your breasts and your penis or whatever, like, have you, whether you're a boy or a girl, I think that's self-harm. I do. And I just don't like that, because no child can consent. You have been brainwashed. So it's the same thing with, like, these drugs and, like, allowing, like, free what do you call it, recreational drugs, stuff like that, like with fentanyl, cocaine, stuff like that, because they're like, well, they get clean needles and make it more safe and makes them not, like, kill themselves easier. Well, it's like, well, they're gonna die. They're gonna die, bitch. In the long run, it doesn't matter to get clean needles or not. Like, they're gonna die eventually by having these self-induced drugs. Period. Like, it makes me sick. And not only that, they're gonna destroy the fucking city. They're gonna go rob, steal, kill, do all that kind of stuff. They will do that. Like, it makes me sick. And not only that, I understand that, like, we have a lot of people that are actually homeless and, very popular inner cities like that are actually homeless. And that's how my panhandlers here in Kentucky. People are panhandling as fuck. And people are actually on drugs, you know. But I know there are people that are actually homeless out there. While people are homeless, starving, stuff like that, we are sending money to like different foreign countries, which we should not be doing. And we're not never putting our own countries first, you know. And that's what also makes me mad about all this as well. And I do wish that, you know, there was something be done. And I really hope that, you know, these inner cities that wake up in the next election, they actually start to like, you know, put America first, put their cities first, and get these people help. I really do, because like I don't like to see anyone dying. I don't want anyone to be, you know, getting access to these drugs, and people think that, oh, you know, it's a free country and anything can go. Like, no, there has to be some type of boundaries for everything you do in this life. I'm sorry, there has to be everything you do in this life has consequences. It does. And if you think that people, just because this country is so free, yes, this country is free, free enough for people to be fucking doing drugs on the street, it doesn't mean they should be doing it. It doesn't mean make it right, you know? I really hope these people get help. I would like for, you know, in the next election, stuff like that, when it's time to vote in the local areas, that people do vote the right way and not get, you know, fear-mongered to vote, you know, left or whatever like that because they perceive the right to be racist or whatever like that. I hope people start to wake up and use common sense. I'm starting to see people wake up a little bit more, but I feel like it's fucking too late, dude. I really do feel that way. But I don't know. It makes me so sad, and to see our government, you know, and people that's on the left and our government vote to send money to Ukraine and all this kind of stuff. It's like, but you're destroying your own fucking cities. But you want to send money to Ukraine, and you want to send money to another foreign country that doesn't give a fuck about you. All because you're getting money from them. That's what it's about. It's because you're getting money for them. They rule you, you fucking slave. Piece of shit. They really are. Piece of shit. And I do feel like the politicians right now are colluding against us all. They are. They're colluding against American people, especially with this TikTok ban. Girl, even LIBS TikTok, they're gonna be out of business. that motherfucking girl, she's gonna be out of business. I'm telling you, she's gonna be out of business. But yeah, that right there, it makes me so fucking sick. It really does, especially with the southern border. Don't even get me started. I'm gonna end on a good note because this is like breaking news. Like, I did not even know this, but like, I know this is not from in America, but like, you know, America always, we're always last to do something great. We really are. But in England, they have banned the use of puberty blockers for minors at gender clinics, and I'm happy. I'm happy that that's happening because we already know the side effects of these puberty blockers are very, very detrimental, and they are irreversible. They are. I'm not saying they're totally irreversible, but like for the most part they are, especially in women. They make your voice very deep. They make you grow facial hair, all kinds of things, and sometimes these people, they detransition and they cannot go back to how they were before, and it's really saddening because they started at a young age. But let's look at this.
And let's just bring you a bit of breaking news, which may be of interest to some of you. It's about puberty blockers. Now, these are drugs that are used to delay the changes of puberty in transgender youngsters. In terms of how they are prescribed by the NHS, there has been a lot of controversy over the last few years about this. At the moment, they are only prescribed to children attending gender identity services as part of clinical research, and they are not routinely offered to children at gender identity clinics, but they are still offered. Well, the government, NHS England, has just confirmed that children will no longer be prescribed puberty blockers at gender identity clinics. This is coming from NHS England. It just broke in the last few moments.
Bravo, England. Bravo, England. Like, see, it won't last forever, I'm telling you. This trans ideology bullshit and targeting children, it won't last forever. Wokeness will soon die. And I cannot wait for it to die out. I can't wait for it to go and people actually have common sense and realize how detrimental this shit was from the very start. I mean, this was all created on taking away feminine gay men. It really was. And it was all about perversion and it's built off self-hate. It really is, especially when it comes to trans men, trans women that were biologically men. If you look at the history of it, it's very dark. It really is. And when I see these teen girls that struggle with, who they are, and growing up, and their body changing, and they don't want to, like, go further and, like, change into like a woman, they start to change into a man and think that they can be a man and go with these puberty blockers, and then sooner or later they regret it and they fuck up their whole entire life and damage their fertility and all this kind of stuff. It's very detrimental, and I'm very happy that countries like from the West, England, is stopping that. I really am. There's probably definitely gonna be some backlash, but it's for the best. No child should fucking transition ever, ever. Okay, ever. If you're a grown adult, you do you. But even for me, I think that with a lot of the mental health crisis that's going on, especially with the lack of therapy that some people actually do need, I think some people do need it, not all people do. And what's happening with, sexual assault against women, it plays a big role in all of that. It really does. And I see it. I read and watch videos and YouTube videos of these detransitioners. I do. And it always surrounds about, family issues, sexual assault, or just blatant insecurities and mental health issues. It does. And I see it happening. And because it is a mental disorder, it is. And I'm happy that this is not being targeted towards children. And hopefully we can try to target it more to young adults as well. I used to be against, transitioning. People saying that they're against transitioning, 21 to 26 years old. But as I've grown more and looked at the damage it does to even young adults that are, my age, 23 and to 26, or like that, or, a little bit older, that's still young in their 20s, I do think those people are also targeted, especially with the medication that these doctors put them on for antidepressants and all this kind of stuff. Like, there's something deeper going on, and I think that Big Pharma, they leech on people like us. Not me. I'm just talking about, like, my young generation. They leech on, like, my generation, people like us, Gen Z, and it's grotesque. It is, and it's sinister, and they're very successful at it. And I hope that in America, sooner or later, if we elect the right people, they will ban it. I do. I want it to be banned. And I will vote for that without even blinking. But that is my video for today. I thank you guys for watching. It's time for me to get the fuck ASAP. I got things to do. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much.